I'm just a sexy boy, sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy, boy toy. Hey guys, hope you all have been well and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to do another get ready with me. I'm going to try my best to make these weekly, and today's topic is quite the topic. Before we begin, I do want to mention that I do have my base and my brows done. The reason is because there's no need for me to really shop my stash in those categories. I have like 2 or 3 in each of those categories, and they're just constantly in rotation. They're the ones you see in all my makeup videos. The rest of the products here is basically me shopping my stash. Bronzer, highlighter, eyeshadows, lip products. Oh my god, do I have blush? Yes, I do have blush. I will be listing all the products down below just so that I'm not here trying to talk about every single product. You guys know, always create a list for you. So let's start off with the eyes. I have something on it already. We are going to be talking about WWF. I was obsessed as a child. I have brothers, one older, one a year younger than me. My dad watched wrestling. My mom watched wrestling. My cousins watched wrestling. Like, it was just a whole thing. We were just a family of WWF followers. We would also like wait until WrestleMania came out. You guys remember WrestleMania? And we would go rent it at the local video store, which was literally right next to my aunt's house. We would try to be the first to rent it. Let's get to talking about renting first. I think there's 1 or 2 shops here that still have like DVD rental places, but when I was a kid, we didn't, especially during, you know, WWF time, we didn't have DVDs. You remember when you would go to rent videos and you didn't end up rewinding it? Be kind, rewind. And you would oftentimes have like the little rewinding machine at your house, and if you were so cool, your parents would buy the ones that look like a car. I'll just keep it at this for now. I remember Hulk Hogan and stuff, but it wasn't really what I remember as a kid. I remember Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker. I don't know why, but I always had this thing as a kid. It's very wrong of me, but I had this thing where I was in love with like the older men. I remember I wanted to marry Bret Hart because I thought he was a good guy. Shawn Michaels was my eye candy. But I hated The Undertaker because he was not your traditional winner, which is why I thought he won a lot. Whatever. He used to scare me, especially what's his right hand man, Paul Bearer. I remember when Undertaker would like roll his eyes back like this and try to like summon the devil or something, and I was praying he was seeing Jesus so he can become a good guy. Paul Bearer, screw that guy, screw him. He looks scary and he sounds even scarier. He's like, I am Undertaker. Oh. Imagine that. Imagine like talking to someone like that in like the middle of the night, and he's got this pale skin. And I remember Bret Hart was sharpshooter, right? Like that was like his fatality move. Sharpshooter. And then Shawn Michaels was it Sweet Chin Music? Wrestling is so fake. I remember when I found out that wrestling was fake. I didn't know at the very beginning, but even though I found out, I still kind of was like, I know it's fake, but it's like kind of real. These final moves, when in reality can you actually do these things? Like, if you're in a match and you're fighting someone, do you really have the time to like constantly kick the floor and then wait until like you build up kicking the floor and then you kick someone in the chin? Shawn Michaels, you know what, I got time for that in real life, you know what I mean? Look at these straightaways. Woohoo! Yes. I had to take off my towel because, well, it was bothering me. And then I do remember The Rock. Not too much. He wasn't one of my favorites. I remember the business, but He wasn't, I mean, he wasn't Dwayne Johnson, so screw that. I remember Triple H, and he used to, before he made his transition, pre-transition into a badass, he used to do that little curtsy thing, this little bow, like that. And I remember the boys, I think it was middle school, they would always do that in class when they walked in the classroom. Well, he was Hunter Hearst Helmsley or something like that, and then he was Triple H. And the iconic suck it, everyone was doing this, like, yeah, suck it. It was pretty common in my neck of the woods. I remember China, I remember looking at her and being like, that's the most buffest woman I've ever seen in my life. And I would get so excited watching it. What was it called? Raw is War. And it showed later at night. I didn't care, it was a school night. I watched me some wrestling. And I want to know, like, was it a thing for you guys as well? Because I don't know if it was just like my family thing, but I think it was more like a generation thing. My brother had, I never forget, he had a Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt. He was another one. He was a badass. Popping cans and spraying and spitting it all out. I remember seeing a picture, was it? Or is it a meme? I don't know what it is. But of him with the wine glass. I would never imagine him with a wine glass. All I see is beer and some Speedos and a leather jacket and 316. I have not used this eyeliner in forever. Hopefully I don't get a sty. Oh, by the way, my contacts are from Iris Beauty, and they are in the color Mineral Green. Pretty, aren't they? And what's even better is that my younger brother, who, along with my younger cousins, they grew up liking wrestling too. Like, wrestling was a thing. I was probably like middle school, definitely teenage years, and my little cousins, they would try to mimic like the wrestling matches. So they'd watch it and then they'd get on the couch and they'd do these flips. Crazy kids. I like me some wrestling, but I wasn't dangerous, you know. People were in the know about some WWF, WWE. What is it called now? I don't follow wrestling anymore. I grew out of it, but is it still a thing? But it's just, it's strange to me looking back at it now, like, did I really like wrestling that much? I'm gonna do a separate video on country music and my obsession with it when I was younger. It's gonna be a whole separate get ready with me. It's gonna be a good one too, because who would think that this girl from the middle of the Pacific Ocean was watching her some CMT as a child? Okay, what I'm basically trying to say is that I, as a kid, had a thing for older guys that were wrestlers or actors or country music cowboys. And I failed to mention that it was one of my dreams to go and see like a real wrestling show. And I remember watching those videos, and they always, like, you know, show clips of the audience and just being like, these people crazy. I would go and I would enjoy it, you know. I'd be like, yeah, go, my favorite, whoever it is in the match, like who I like. But I would never just be like, bah. You know, like some people, like, you look at the camera and they go all crazy. Hell no, I ain't got time for that. I would imagine they still make a decent amount of money. I mean, if they're still going on, there's gotta be something. My back is hurting. This new background. Let's talk about the new background. This is just this. YouTube made me do it. YouTube made me do this. You guys, just be honest. Don't be mean, but be honest. Like, is my lighting getting better or is this getting worse? Because I'm not sure. I still don't know how to do this. I don't know if it's I don't know how to work the settings on my camera, or it's just, is it this lens? I just want to have good lighting. Okay, help me. And for some odd reason, I used to prefer the other camera. Ooh, I got some cracklings here. But now, I think I prefer this one for this setup. So strange. I don't like the lighting in the other one. It might just be because I'm not very good at using the settings on that. It just came the way it came. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna be filming with this camera, and because it has a microphone and the other one doesn't, because there's no like external port for it. Dang it. I just want one of those cameras that it focuses the whole time. This I have to like manually set it. Anyways, that is my get ready with me. My face is finally done. My hair is a hot mess, but don't you fret, because my thumbnail and Instagram picture will not have this hair. We need to dress ourselves up because we just in a t-shirt and this face is looking a little well done. So I gotta fix the hair a little bit. Well, that will be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy this get ready with me, talking about wrestling and my childhood obsession with it. If you guys like these get it ready with me videos, leave me a comment down below saying that you enjoy them. Click the subscribe button if you have not done so already and would like to be notified for any future videos. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It will be the first link in the description box, and that is where I will always give you guys a photo and a list of all the beauty products that I use to put my makeup look together for whatever video I post up. Thank you guys for joining me in this one. Until the next one, I hope you all are doing well and taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye guys. Where's the little clicker for this screen thing? Bye guys.